Okay. We are now streaming. Colby is now joining. Ben, are you from a Mosquito team? Some
Sorry,
kind of
y'all.
mosquito?
I'm on Kearney's team.
Oh, okay. Then I don't think we have a third team. Unless anybody is something about mosquito murderers.
What's our team called?
So Andrew and Colby. Chris Sloan said I could join you guys' team because I didn't sign up, so I figured that'd be efficient. So if you'll have me,
Welcome.
We'd love to have you.
Welcome to the team. We are vaccinated against Andino.
Yes. Now, if you were vaccinated against Kearney and Connor Harrison and Ben,
That takes like 5 booster shots.
yeah.
You
I'm
can't
not sure
handle
that
it.
they've invented that one yet.
So unless we can find that third team, I don't know how tight of a schedule we're on, but give it maybe 5 more minutes. So, Team Mosquito Murderers. Don't know who that is. I don't know if they're a roster either. So, I don't know who to get in touch with. Regardless, we're waiting.
It's Louisiana. It's Catherine Norton, Morris Tickiner, Stephen Moore, and Claire Plunkett.
Can you link me to that? Because I have no idea where that is.
Yeah, I found it in the SCED while I was trying to find the link to this.
Okay. Cool.
So I couldn't find it in my email, but I don't know. He doesn't mean anything, you know?
Yeah, Krista, what's up?
Can you guys number yourselves off, like in your name? Preferably like 1 through 4.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, somebody did that to me in novice.
It's really amusing for the person doing it, if that makes you feel better.
And Gabe, you're both 2.
Okay. Does anybody have any objections to starting with 2 teams? Because I feel like we're just sitting here. What?
Do we get all the questions?
Sure. Because people put a lot of work into these. Okay. So we are live streaming. I tried getting in touch with them, but I have not heard anything. So if they come in the middle of the round, then I guess we just accept them. But otherwise, I don't know if I'm supposed to read these rules. Y'all pretty much know how it works. Y'all been here before. Top 9 teams. Whoa. Let's see. Oh, I was asked to read this. When you type the word buzz and hit enter, you are taking a risk. This is our annual disclaimer and plea, Michael Howard, that these questions are not real Certamen questions. Talking to you, Cookie. A lot of these questions take circuitous stream of consciousness routes to get to the point, as the question writers are desperately trying to make pop culture somehow relevant to the ancient world. A lot of work goes into the writing of the questions. Still you, Mike. So make sure you know what you're doing when you buzz in, please. Okay, I know Cookie is not here, but let that be a warning to you all not named that. Okay. So without further ado, then I believe we're ready to get started. I don't think I'm waiting on a go ahead. So we'll go ahead and do just that. So again, we have Tom Reed, something about vaccinations. Remind me of your team name.
Tom Reed. I think there was a misspelling at some point, but that's okay. Tom Reed gets vaccinations.
Okay, Tom Reed gets vaccinations, and we have Vaccinated against Andino. I will not forget that one. A good thing to be vaccinated against, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. 2021 World Series of Certamen Round 1. Toss-up number 1 for any team. Welcome to the World Series of Certamen 2021 Pandemic Part 2 Turbo Edition DX Tournament of Champions Invitational League. Here in the World Series, we pride ourselves on our strange questions and odd lead-ins. We could, of course, ask you how many words in that expertly crafted title are derived from Latin or Greek. We won't do that. We could ask you about something topical like the pandemic. We won't do that either. Instead, to start off this year of top-notch Certamenating, assuming there is at least one team that hasn't buzzed themselves out by this point, note to moderator, shame to the teams who've hyper-buzzed at this point, we simply ask you to list the kings of Rome in order. Michael.
Okay. Romulus, Numa Pompilius, Ancus Marcius, Tullus Hostilius, Tarquinius Priscus, Servius Tullius, Tarquinius Superbus.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Colby.
Did not think I'd get this far. Romulus, Numa Pompilius, Tullus Hostilius, Ancus Marcius, Tarquinius Priscus, Servius Tullius, Tarquinius Superbus.
That is correct. Okay, bonus number 1 for Vaccinating against Andino. Well done to the patient team. As you know, Modern Certamen is a game of association. To that end, explain the connection between Romulus and the Lemuria. If you'd like, there's a hint.
Oh, please.
Okay, use your knowledge of its Fosti. You can use your knowledge of Ovid's Fosti to get you there.
Had the Fosse
Yeah,
open today.
I left my knowledge of Ovid's Fosti at home.
We had the Lemuria question. I was in the Fosse control effing Lemuria and didn't get it. Oh.
Is it something about related to his death?
Right, like exercising the area where he was taken or something.
Good answer.
The Lemuria is about appeasing dead spirits and specifically Romulus.
I'm not going to take that. Lemuria was originally the Remuria in an effort to soothe Remus's spirit.
Oh, I knew that too because we just had that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that is 10 points on toss-up number 1 to team Vaccinated against Andino. Toss-up number 2 for any team. What does the letter combination COLOCYN refer? Gabe. Sorry.
Hey.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tom, read 1.
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin referred to in the title of Seneca's Apocalyptosis. Colocunthe, or pumpkin. Cool. Bonus number 1 for team Tom Reed. In that work of literature, what was Claudius's eternal punishment in the underworld?
Play dice in eternity.
Yeah, man, go for it.
You had to eternally play dice final.
Yep. That works. Okay. That is 15 points on toss-up number 2. Copying and pasting something. So give me 1 sec. Moving on to toss-up number 3 for any team. Give you that. The question: what recent phenomenon do the following Roman numerals have in common? And there's another hint. The phenomenon affected mostly the mid-Atlantic states in the late spring and early summer of this year. Michael.
Cicadas.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's Tom Reed for the cicada years and cycles. So all these years, cicadas came out to play. Okay. Bonus number 1 for team Tom Reed. In Rick LaFleur's article, The Secret Lives of Words, A Billion Cicadas and a Side of Fries, LaFleur tells us that after digging out of the earth, nymph cicadas climb trees and other vegetation and shed their exoskeleton. What is the Latin word for a thing stripped off, such as spoils of war or the slough of a snake? Slough of a snake.
Is it exui?
Might be.
Things ripped off, that was saying?
It's in Aeneid too when Orestes is just like sloughing off the skin and he's becoming, or not Orestes, Neoptolemus is becoming Achilles. But I don't know if that means anything to you.
It's not ringing a bell.
I go with exui.
Okay. Exui final?
Yes, that is correct. 15 points on toss-up number 3. Moving on to toss-up number 4 for any team, for either team. Musician John Linnell of the 1990s alternative group They Might Be Giants just released a 4-song EP of absolute bangers sung entirely in Latin. Translate this title of one of those songs. Catenas meas amisi. Vaxxed against Can Andino. Colby.
I lost my chains.
I lost my chains, yes. Okay, bonus number 1 for Vaxxed against Can Andino. Translate this lyric from another song. Mirror si mirentor, si eos videure possum.
You put that in the chat.
Please.
I'm working on it.
It's like I wonder if
They wonder
if I
can see them. I wonder if they wonder if I can see them.
And that's our final answer.
Yeah.
A very profound lyric, yes.
Sorry, maybe we should
That
have
is- That is 15 points on toss number 14 for Vaxxed against Can Andino. Okay, let me set up the visual real quickly. Oh, I don't know if that works. One second. Okay. I lost my questions. I'm doing some rearranging. One sec. Okay. I ask that you only look at this and not any of the other pictures right here because
Hey, Alex, we can see the questions on the right side.
Ah,
And
there
probably
they go.
I wasn't trying to read them, but I think you may
It's
want
okay.
to burn 5 and 6.
5 and 6. My
I mean,
bad.
definitely 6 was I don't know. Just letting you know, bud.
Well, if you saw them, everybody else did too. I'm messing this up. Okay. There it is. Let me get my questions back. See, for me, they were covered. So, yeah. Could y'all see the answers? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I was trying not to read them, but I saw
Okay.
I was like, wait, those are the questions, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't think you could see the answers. So, yeah, I'm just going to continue because that's what we're doing. Cool. So, on the left side, here is our question. I need chat. That's kind of important. Our question. Ludamus transitum animalium. Identify this villager whom the Romans may have named Malum. Colby, Vaxxed 4.
Apple?
Yes, this is Apple. Very cute. A hamster, as you can tell. Okay. Bonus number 1 to team Vaxxed against Can Andino. Identify this villager who shares her name with the Titaness of the moon?
Thea? Or
Selene.
Selene? Oh, she's not a Titaness, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, Thea is also a Titaness and also kind of related to the moon.
It's one of those like, where does a Titaness thing stop? How many generations down does it go? I hate these things.
I would guess Selene, but I know nothing about Animal Crossing, which would really
I
help.
also, yeah, oh, wouldn't it just, Ron?
Yeah, and it just.
I mean, I honestly like, could be either one. I like Selene more, but it's like when they call, what's her name, a Titaness? The one on the island.
Answer, please.
Selene?
No, this is Phoebe.
Mm.
This is Phoebe.
Other Titaness of the moon.
Ripped to shreds.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay. So that is 10 points on toss-up number 5. And can we get a score check after 5 questions?
Yes, we have Tom Reed at 30 points and the vaccinated people at 35 points.
Cool. Hopefully we're all vaccinated at this point, but against Andino is bonus points in my book. Cool. Moving on to toss-up number 6 for any team. What dialect of ancient Greek, the earliest attested form of the language, was written vaxed for Colby?
Linear A?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Repeating for Tom Reed. What dialect of ancient Greek, the earliest attested form of the language, was written in the Linear B script? Tom Reed, Gabe.
Mycenaean.
Mycenaean, yes. Cool. Okay, so some of these have 2 bonuses. I'm going to make this a fun game. Which bonus would you like? Behind door number 1 or 2?
Go for it, kid. Choose one.
Go with 2.
Okay, 2. Bonus. What dialect of ancient Greek was spoken throughout much of the Peloponnese and was mocked in Aristophanes' Lysistrata?
Yeah, I'd be guessing. I'm not sure.
So there's Doric or there's Arcado-Cypriot. That does not feel like.
I think Ionic is like over in Asia Minor area.
It's
So
probably Doric, but
I need
Doric,
an answer, please.
final.
Doric is correct. 15 points on toss-up number 6 for Tom Reed. Moving on to toss-up number 7 for any team. Translate this Pig Latin sentence into Latin. Oh gosh, hold on. Okay. Again, I'll repeat. Translate this Pig Latin sentence into Latin. Iste aswe, eye, erive, difficult day, ear Tom Reed 1, Gabe.
Hic erat difficilimus honus.
That is correct. Bonus number 1 to Tom Reed. Don't worry, we won't torture your brain with another Pig Latin sentence. That's mostly for me. Now using a passive paraphrastic in linteum for mask. Say in Latin, we had to wear masks every day.
Okay, nobis. Say quotidiae. And then what's the what do you use for where here?
Just Garo, maybe?
Yeah, Garand. Can we check that? We had to wear masks. Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Nobis lintea quotidiae gerenda erant. Final.
That is correct. Sorry to cut you off, but yes, that is still correct. 15 points to Tom Reed on toss-up number 7. Moving on to toss-up number 8 for either team. What do the following figures from the Historia Augusta have in common? Postumus the Younger, Victorinus the Younger, Vax against Andino 2, Andrew.
They're Gallic emperors.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Tom Reed 4, Michael.
all have a name with the younger in it.
No, I'm sorry, that is not what I have. Both teams have buzzed Possumus the Younger, Victorinus the Younger, Firmus, and Ulpius Crinitos. They are most likely fictional. Most likely fictional. Don't ask me why. That is what is written here. Okay, no score on toss-up number 8. Moving on to toss-up number 9 for any team. Where was Aya? Oh, that was a mistake. Hold on.
I
Okay.
think Ben was the last of the
Yeah.
last question.
Okay. So Tom Reed won. Gabe.
On the Black Sea,
Can you be more specific?
on the northeastern coast of the Black Sea.
I'm not going to consult a map.
In Colchis.
That makes it really easy. Yeah, I'm going to give it to you because I didn't want to look at a map. I have the east end of the Black Sea, northeast. Yeah. Can anybody attest? I'll give it to you. Cool. So yes, Colchis, east end of the Black Sea. Bonus number 1 for Team Tom Reed. Modern scholars have determined that Aiaia, the home of Circe, was once on what spit of land that used to be an island south of Rome?
You got anything?
I don't think so.
Is this Ischia? That's off Naples, though. It's in the Bay of Naples.
If that rings a bell, go for it.
I got nothing better, I don't think. Ischia, final answer.
I do not have Ischia. I have Capo Tirteo or Cape Circe.
Different, yeah, definitely different.
Okay. Jenny just said that that team needs help getting in. The third team, that is. We are almost 9 questions in. Give me 1 second to try to solve this. And Colby, you said the links are on the sched.
They are not on the sched, or at
Oh,
least
they
I
are
didn't
not.
find them there. Rees just texted me. But I have no. I mean, he said they're in an email,
okay.
but I didn't. Man.
Oh, right. They were only emailed to me. That's why. The email for next time.
No, it's all
Okay.
good. I was like Googling, searching through my email.
Okay. We'll give them like 3 minutes, hopefully. Bathroom break, beverage break. Colby, were you drinking beer earlier?
God, no, dude. This is a Sprite. You may be
Okay.
familiar with LeBron
We're
James.
live.
Oh.
It-
Yeah, it's a Sprite. It's
it's a Sprite.
I'm trying to get sponsorships. Come on.
Yeah, I was about to ban Colby from convention. That's
Wait,
what.
wait. Oh, for drinking. Oh no. I'm sober. I'm buzzing like this in completely normal judgment. I know. I felt so good about that Greek one too.
You didn't mess up the first 7 games of Rome.
That was the only one I knew, Michael.
When you said it, I was like, oh, I guess I always knew it wrong. It's like, wow, I didn't know that.
It's yours.
It was bad.
Okay. Chris apparently sent an email to their captain. So
I can put the link in the group me if that would help you, but it sounds like you don't know how to get it to them faster than Chris does.
yeah.
90 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Cool. It gets buried. That's okay.
Yeah, especially if you're on Sched. Holy cow. A program that is great and wonderful. Like Sprite.
Have you heard that it's not supposed to be pronounced sked? It's supposed to be like shed.
Yeah,
No.
sure, dude.
Is it British?
I don't know, but it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't. But Shed's already taken.
Yeah, I'll fight the good fight by saying sked every time we have to read the
That's-
script
that's-
for
that's-
Certamen.
Yeah, it's not okay. I said sked. What are the novices gonna do?
You're gonna sue us.
You're gonna put it in my moderator review form. Alex, do you have any viewers? Can you see?
I can check.
Please do. This is
We have
great.
8 people.
This is great radio.
No, and I'm one of them because, yeah, it's okay. It's totally okay.
Who's excited for their Delta booster shot?
Okay. I don't know if we're going to hear anything just because Chris did send them an email 90 minutes ago. So I guess we just truck along and hope that they can make that up in the other round.
Stupid question. They're
Yeah,
not
go for it.
in the waiting room or something.
They are not.
Okay.
They are not. I have
Like I
checked.
said, stupid question.
Yeah.
Make me a
Yeah.
co-host just so we can be sure.
No, it's okay. Okay. So that was, we just talked about Cape Circe. That was toss up 9. Moving on to toss up number 10 for either team. Let me get my, wait, there's someone in the, oh, that's Chris. Chris, you had me really excited, but I was still excited to see you.
Hello.
Hi. Do you have anything about that team or?
I really don't. Everybody got the link and I just got to this room using the exact same link that I sent all the teams. So
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I'm going to send another email around.
Okay, wait, before you leave, do you have a suggestion as to whether we read 15 questions or all 20 questions?
I'm not sure I understand the question. Why wouldn't you read all 20?
Because we only have 2 teams.
Oh,
It's
you
a
don't
dumb
have
Texas rule
anybody
that
from
no
that
one
team.
likes.
We don't have anybody.
Okay, sit tight for a minute and let me
Okay.
see what I can do. I will be back.
Sounds good.
Alex, what's your favorite high school Latin memory?
I was gonna say something, but it requires no further explanation. Like I have to leave it at just the place.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Well, then by all means, share it with the room.
the church. You know
Mine
what I'm
was
talking about, right?
Alex,
Mine
you're
was
fired.
definitely meeting Mr. Lorenz, the progenitor of the Lorenz clan, at probably Natset, Alabama, maybe.
No, it's hard to say. It all happened so fast. Oh my god.
It's hard to go to a Latin convention without meeting Colby's dad.
Oh gosh.
Jenny said they're in the. Jenny said they're in the waiting room.
I just
I
got
don't
one
know
person.
Okay. No, he's a friendly guy though. You
Oh,
know.
here are other people.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm completely serious.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome. I apologize about any confusion that may have happened in you getting here. Okay, I see everybody now. I did not see y'all in the waiting room earlier. Maybe you were in the wrong room, but regardless, we're happy that y'all are here now.
We kept getting sent the wrong link.
Gotcha.
So we went through about 3 links, but apparently we have the right one now.
Okay, cool. We are about to start toss up 10. I apologize for that. But welcome. Do you mind quickly naming yourselves? I guess MM and then a number for our scorekeeper. So Catherine already has it. Cool. Drew has it.
And how does it work for answering? Do we just type the answer? Or
Just type B or buzz or anything to that extent. I'll go in order on my screen and
okay.
I'll call out a person and then I'll ask for your answer. Cool. Okay, everybody's numbered. We are good to go. Back on track. We just finished 9. Moving on to toss up number 10 for any team. Using an antonym of its Latin root, what English word is the opposite of alleviate? Vax against Ken Andino for Colby.
Aggravate.
I'm not going to take that. I'm sorry. Tom Reed 1, Gabe.
Aggravate.
Aggravate. Thank you. I'm not going to consult the OED for aggravate.
Don't worry, I got one.
Okay, cool. Okay. Bonus number 1 for Team Tom Reed. Using an antonym of its Latin root, what English word is the opposite of vesperal?
It's like the equivalent of, yeah, exactly. It's the English equivalent of that word. I don't know if it's
matutinal.
It might be. Yeah, it might be. Matutinal.
That sounds good. Sounds like the accent's right.
Thanks. I'm practicing it all night. Matutinal. Final answer.
Matutinal. Also matitudinal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cool. Did not know of that word, but that is 15 points on toss-up number 10. And can we have a score check after toss-up 10?
Yes, we have Vaccinated is at 35, Tom Reed is at 85, and the Mosquito Murders are at 0.
Have yet to score. They're going to score, I know it. Cool. Okay. Moving on to toss-up number 11 for any team. In De Illustris Grammaticis et Claris Rhetoribus, what author backs against Ken Andino 2, Andrew?
Suetonius.
Suetonius, likely born in Numidia, wrote about grammarians and rhetoricians in his De Viris Illustribus, but was better known for his De Vita Caesarum. Bonus number 1, fitting his name Gaius Suetonius Tranquillus, he was described as a quiet and studious man dedicated to writing. What senator and letter writer was a close friend of Suetonius and described him this way?
So.
Wait, letter writer. Probably
Yeah.
younger, right?
I guess that the timeline matches up, right? Pretty
It does.
well. Yeah. Also, I looked up aggravate. I got really excited, and it said aggravate versus aggravate, and then the column for aggravate just said no definitions may be made up. So, just a devastating link. Yeah, Pliny the Younger. Is that what we're going with?
Pliny the Younger sounds good.
Pliny the Younger. Final answer.
Yes, Pliny the Younger is correct. Cool. So that is 15 points on toss-up number 11. What's that? And I lost my stuff because I'm getting ready for another visual question. 2 in 1 round. Wow.
Hide the questions.
I know. I already did. And there are my questions. I already moved them. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Cool. Everything should be good. And it is good. Cool. Okay. Toss-up number 12 after I get my chat. Because it disappears. Toss-up number 12 for any team. Translate into Latin the phrase from this famous Vax against Ken Andino for Colby.
Skis. Me debe debuisse agere in eos.
I'm not going to take that. Okay. Reading the question for the other two teams. Translate into Latin the phrase from this famous tweet most commonly associated with this image. Repeating. Translate into Latin the phrase from this famous tweet most commonly associated with this image. I've read the question twice. going to call adequate time. Very close. You forgot id. You know I had to do it to him.
Who implies objects in Latin? Gross.
Okay. And odd eos, in eos. I don't. Regardless, you forgot it. That's the ground that I'm standing on. Okay. What's the phrase? You know I had to do it to him.
You can
You
see
know
how
I had to
important
do it to
it
him.
is to that, right? You couldn't go
Yeah.
without it. What I said was gibberish.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay. Stopping the share. Cool. No score on whichever question that was. Okay. Moving on to toss-up number 13 for any team. At the end of Silius Italicus's Punica, what man does Silius hail in the following lines, which I will not promise to read as prose, as he returns to Rome? Salve in Mosquito murders for Morris.
I'll just say Scipio Africanus.
Scipio Africanus is correct. Thank you for
All right.
saving me that passage. How considerate.
You're welcome.
I will not read the passage. Oh wait. It was okay. I need to read it for the bonus. So I appreciate the thought. However, here is the passage. After which I'm instructed to not reread it. So take this as your one and only reading. Okay. Salve in victe parens, non concessure quirino. Laudibus ac meritis non concessure Camillo. Nec vero cum te memorat de stirpe deorum. Prolem tarpei mentitur Roma tonantis. Okay. Again, instructed not to reread the passage. Your bonus, to what two people does he not yield a thing?
Oh dear. I think I heard Camillus in there. What do y'all think? Rest of the team? I got about 15% of that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I really didn't get much. I think I also heard Camillus, but I'm not sure if it's the correct part of the passage.
And I need an answer, please.
I'm gonna say Camillus and Caesar.
Camillus is one, Quirinus is the other.
Oh dang.
I will give you 2.5 points for the Camillus, though.
A generous man, thank you.
You're welcome for your graciousness in trying to save me from reading the passage. Okay, moving on to toss-up number 14 for any team. So America has pulled its forces out of Afghanistan. The Middle East oh, hold on one sec. I know the score sheet doesn't work like that. It's okay. You can, there's an imaginary column. Okay, sorry. I saw the buzz and had to like avert my eyes. Okay, toss number 14. So America has pulled its forces out of Afghanistan. The Middle East has always been a dangerous place to invade. What emperor pulled Rome out of his Tom Reed Michael?
Hadrian.
What emperor pulled Rome out of his predecessor's farthest conquest in the Middle East? Hadrian is correct. Bonus number 1 for Tom Reed. What geographical landmark then marked the far eastern end of the Roman Empire?
The Tigris.
I can believe that. I don't have anything better. Go for it.
Tigris River final.
I have the Euphrates. I'm sorry. That is 10 points on toss-up number 14 for Team Tom Reed. Moving on to toss-up number 15 for any team. Don't hyperbuzz, don't do it. Ovid writes, Prima melanchaetes intergo vulnera fecit, proxima theridamas, oresitrophos haesit in armo. With their teeth they wounded and killed their own father after he was turned into a stag for seeing what Tom Reed 1, Gabe.
Diana.
Diana, for seeing what goddess bathing. Diana is correct. Bonus number 1, nicely done. Good patience. Melon Kaietes likely had what appearance based on the meaning of his name in ancient Greek?
Black color.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Does the Kaietes part mean anything more?
Could you paste that word in the chat?
Yes, I prepared for this occasion.
Elon. I don't know what that would be. So.
And I need an answer, please.
He was black. Final. In color.
I'm not going to take that. This means that he has black hair.
Okay.
Black hair. Okay. So that is 10 points on toss number 15, and our score after 15.
Our score is Vaccinated at 50, Tom Reed at 105, and Mosquito Murders at 15. I gave them the 5 points.
Cool. Sounds great. Moving on to toss-up number 16 for any team. Who told of the tragic tale of Iphis and Anak? Tom Reed 1, Gabe.
Vertumnus.
Yes, that is correct. The answer I have is 4, but Vertumnus is correct. The full question: who told of the tragic tale of Iphis and Anaxarete to warn of the dangers of rejecting a suitor when he was trying to woo Pomona? Bonus number 1, another Iphis in mythology was born a girl but raised as a boy at the advice of the goddess Isis, when what mother could not afford a dowry if her child were a girl?
Is it Telf? It's like Dom, or no? I think it's Telthusa or Telethusa, something like that.
I think it's Telethusa.
Telethusa. Okay.
Go for it. You're set.
Telethusa. Final answer.
Telethusa is correct for 15 points on toss-up number 16. Here is toss-up number 17 for any team. Caecilius est in horto, ego sum Sabina. Ecce in pictura est puella, nomine Cornelia. Name one of the 3 Latin textbook series of which Tom Reed for Michael.
Ecce Romani.
Can you specify?
Ecce Romani, book 1. Oh, is the first one?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Next buzz, Vax against Andino 2, Andrew.
Caecilius est in horto is from Cambridge Latin course.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah. Ego sum Sabina is from Subarani, and then Ecce is from Ecce Romani. Okay. Bonus number 1 for Vaccinated against Andino. Now identify this textbook based on its opening sentence. Roma in Italia est.
It might be from Latin for Americans.
It could also be LLPSI, which I haven't read it, but that's like super trendy. But it could be Latin for America.
Yeah, unless it's like some Latin geography textbook, but we can go with one of those.
I like Latin for Americans. I mean,
I need an answer, please.
Latin for Americans.
It's LLPSI.
Son of a gun.
Well,
I just said one. I had no reference.
All good. So that is 10 points on toss-up number 17 for team against Andino. Moving on to toss-up number 18 for any team. The author of this question just turned 30, and this question is a sorry attempt to connect to the hip online youths of today.
You got a buzz.
Oh, sorry. Tom Reed Connor.
Bo Burnham.
No, I'm sorry. That is not correct. Thank you for alerting me. The author of this question just turned 30, and this question is a sorry attempt to connect to the hip online youths of today. Anyway, what slang term popular on Twitch often expressed as a 3-letter acronym in English, might be Mosquito Murderers 2 Drew. Answer, please. You're muted if you said something.
Pog.
Pog is correct. Might be translated as Lucis Ludi. Pog. I could have taken Poggers, etc.
Nice.
Okay. Bonus number 1 for Team Mosquito Murderers. Actually, we did this last time. This one has 2 bonuses. Would you like what's behind door number 1 or door number 2? Door number 1.
Door number 1.
Okay, cool. I'm so sorry. Bear with me for this next bonus question. Using the neologism, lusu victor to mean pogchamp, translate into Latin, come here, my little pogchamp.
So we're going to go, hold on. Hic veni mi parve lusu victor, right? Is that what it was? Lusu, what was it again, guys?
And I need an answer, please. Any answer?
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay. Heek versus Hook. Anybody have an argument?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hook, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm medieval Latinist. I apologize.
You're good. You're good. Mi parve lusu victor was good. I could have also taken mi lusu victorcule. Cool. So that is 10 points on toss-up number 18 for Team Mosquito Murderers. Nice job. Also, as an apology to all of Gen Z, award teams 5 points per player born in 1999 or later. That's not any of us. Yeah, sorry.
And when were you born?
Oh, Ben?
I'll take the 5.
You'll take the 5? Cool. Sorry. So 5 points to Team Tom Reed.
Can we have Noel's 5 points?
No, unfortunately not. Cool. Okay, moving on to toss-up number 19 for any team. Philip the Arab has the distinction of being emperor when Rome celebrate. Tom Reed, Gabe.
It's 1000th anniversary.
Yes, that works. It's 1000th birthday. Okay, what's behind door number 1 or door number 2? Your choice.
Go for it.
Cool. Bonus number 2 for Team Tom Reed. Philip was born in Aurantia. Sorry, somebody's editing this right now. Philip was born in Aurantia, which is in what Roman province? What Roman province and what modern country?
Syria.
Yeah.
And what? So is he asking separately?
He's asking for both.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like Syria, Palestine, something like that?
Syria, Palestine is the only one I know.
Okay, so that and then just Syria.
Could be.
And
Syria, Palestine for the first one, and Syria for the second one.
No, I'm sorry. He's Philip the Arab, so it's Arabia and Syria. Okay. So, that is 10 points on toss-up number 19. And can we get a score check before our final toss-up, please?
Vaccinated at 60, Tom Reed at 135, and Mosquito Murderers at 25.
Cool. Okay. Toss-up 20 for any team. You have reached the end of the round. Speaking of ends, what soldier and statesman of questionable background backs against Andino for Colby?
Cato the Elder.
No, I'm sorry. That is not
No.
correct.
Terrible.
Reading for the other teams, you have reached the end of the round. Speaking of ends, what soldier and statesman of questionable background, called the Rex Gothorum by the 6th century chronicler chronicler Marcellinus Comes deposed a child emperor to bring an end. Tom, read 3, Ben.
Odovaker.
Yes, that is correct. Deposed a child emperor to bring an end to the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD. Bonus number 1 for team Tom Reed. Who was the emperor in the East at the time? It is fitting to have the final question's answer begin with this letter.
That is Zeno, yeah.
Yeah.
Final?
Right?
Zeno, yes. Sorry. I heard all the talking. Zeno is correct. That is 15 points on toss number 20 for Tom Reed. And can we get our final score, please?
We have Vaccinated at 60, Tom Reed at 150, and Mosquito Murders at 25. And our top score was Tom Reed 1 with 80 points.
Cool. Very nice. Thank you for your patience, for holding it out, for sticking with us.
Wait, did you already get through all 20 questions?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Is it? We did wait for like a long time. No offense.
I answered wrong really fast.
Yeah, that is it. To those people watching on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. We have another round tomorrow. Does anybody happen to know the time off the top of their heads?
Same time.
The same time?
I
Check
don't
the
know.
Sked
Let's
app.
check Sked.
Yeah.
9:15.
Yes, 10:15 Eastern time, 9:15 Central, 8:15 Mountain.
So it's 15 minutes.
Count.
It's 15 minutes later.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks everybody for playing.
Thank you.
Also, thank you
Redeem.
Scorekeeper and Timer.
So sad.